Hello and welcome to another update video about AVAX. Yeah, AVAX continues to move higher after we had this small reversal candle that we already saw in the last video here yesterday. It happened, no, 2 days ago. We had this small reversal candle and I made you aware that it seems likely that this is a bit of a turning point there, and even though we can't really, let's say, predict it, because the yellow count is also an option, but as long as the $31.25 level is holding, it appears likely, also when looking at Bitcoin's pattern and so on, that AVAX will attempt a reset of this B wave and will form it a little higher. So the idea is currently that a more substantial top obviously formed here end of December, and the move down is currently a larger B wave highlighted here in yellow. Now that could play out in a very simple form in an A, B, C structure. However, I have to say that looking at the proportions, it doesn't really fully add up. But I have to say that as soon as we break below $31.25, this more direct pathway to the downside is confirmed, and then I would be watching the 25, sort of the $25 region first. It's not only the 38.2 retracement, which is the first main Fibonacci retracement level, it's also here an area of previous trade, so it's likely going to offer some support. Well, but as long as we're holding above that $31.25 level, this pattern could play out. So A wave, yeah, unchanged, but then the B wave never topped here on the 11th of January. This was just the A wave of a larger B wave. Again, a B wave is an ABC structure typically. So this is a 3-wave rally, so it could just be the A wave. Move down, B wave. And the move up ideally would now reach $41.80. That would be C wave. So ABC, yeah, this wave should reach $41.80. Yeah, ABC, and then it should form the B wave, a wider so-called flat structure. The thing is, with this structure, it's also possible that the B wave forms a triangle pattern, but it's too early to predict that. In a triangle, the next move up should form a lower high, and then it would be this: A, B, C, D, E. That's possible. Would be extremely boring, and then the B wave would end where the triangle finishes, and we would then see the move down. Okay, so there are different options here how this correction can unfold. Certainly what I can confirm to you, I mean, I cannot confirm or predict which exact pattern the correction will form eventually, because corrections change their opinion quite frequently. Yeah, and you have to be flexible in a correction. There are more than 10 different patterns that could develop. Whereas, you know, I can confirm to you that we are likely still in the correction, and that we likely have to watch for lower prices in the coming weeks in this C wave to the downside, either more directly or after a more substantial B wave is formed, potentially as a triangle or a wider flat pattern. Now, if this white count is indeed unfolding, then we can calculate a target for that C wave by taking the length of the A wave, then we go to the low of the B wave, and as I said, sort of the $41.80 level would be an ideal target. It's the 100% Fibonacci extension level, okay, 100% extension. Higher is possible, yes, but I would like to see it reach the 100% extension. If it doesn't even get there, then yeah, that would be our first indication that possibly a triangle is playing out. So I think we have to prepare for a little bit of a chop here going forward. It seems like this is a corrective pattern. I mean, over the recent weeks, the parameters were respected. This resistance area, which is quite a large one, but it was respected. Price got rejected there, head and shoulders pattern. Found support in our support zone, rallied into the micro resistance zone, got respected. The price did find support again at this previous swing low and the red support line that we had on the chart. So it's respecting the parameters, but the exact pattern that this correction is going to take, that is not very, very clear yet. Best I can tell is that it might form this more extended white flat structure, and that, however, a sustained break below 31.25 will confirm a more direct pathway down. Then I, however, need to think about how this is being structured, because the third wave ideally isn't finished yet. Ideally, the third forms another low. It's not long enough yet for a third wave. I'm just mindful of what Bitcoin's pattern is, and that I see some green everywhere, and other coins look similar. They could also form this extended B wave, and that in that yellow count here, the third is a little bit too short. So that's my update about AVAX. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.